Welcome back to our channel. So today I am out here at Lake Loramie. It's up in the northwest portion of the Ohio area, up near Sydney, and it's very nice up here. I like to go out here and go kayaking and just enjoying the water. So we've been up here since about 2017 that we come up to here, and it's a great place to get out on the water, and it's a very quiet park, and the lake is right on Lake Loramie State Park property. So I'm going to show you around a little bit of where things are and what it looks like, but it's beautiful, and I just always believe that you should get out in the outdoors. So I love biking, I love kayaking, walking, so this is one of my other loves. So I hope you enjoy the video, and we'll talk to you at the end. So Lake Loramie used to be a feeder lake for the Miami-Erie Canal, and way down there is actually a bridge, and I'll zoom in on that as best as I can. That goes over to an area called Blackberry Island, which is this area right here, and they've got walking paths and just a nice little area. Also in that area is some American bald eagles. So I know that one of the other gentlemen that I'm on the Improvement Association with, he's the president. He goes out every morning and takes ungodly beautiful pictures, and he gets so many of them. I haven't gotten a picture of them yet, so that's something you could do, is come out and check out Blackberry Island and see if you can see the American eagle's nest. So one of the nice things also is they do a lot of duck hunting and stuff out here. I'm not really a hunter, but that's one of the duck blinds, I guess they call it. Also, it's a very, very good fishing lake. There's lots of tournaments out here, and lots of people just come out and enjoy the fishing. So they've got lots of different types of fish, and the Ohio Department of Natural Resources stocks it on a regular basis. I know that we've got tons of catfish, so that's one thing that's very nice. I'll probably get a better look at it later, but over there is a beach for the state park, as well as they have camper cabins at the state park, and it's just a nice, it's a very nice state park, actually. I've never actually camped there, but I know that we've gone through it and all that. Don't camp there because we can just drive up here and enjoy it. So maybe we'll camp there someday. There is a restaurant close to the state park, and there's other restaurants around. There's ice cream bait shops, not ice cream bait shops. We don't feed fish with ice cream, except that I think if I was a fish, that'd be a wonderful thing. But they have ice cream shops in Fort Loramie, which is the neighboring town, and they have lots of other restaurants around. So just gonna keep going around and showing you different things, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so we're up now near the beach area, and it's very nice. There's actually an area back near this cove that is a adaptive launch. So the Lske Loramie Improvement Association installed an adaptive launch for people with handicaps, that they can be able to get on their kayaks or canoes and get out on the water. You can also pull up a pontoon boat and put people with wheelchairs on pontoons. There's lots of people that use pontoons out here. There is a speed zone, and it's unlimited horsepower on the boats, from what I recall. And but not all of it is a speed zone. You can't tube or ski on the lake. So lots of fishing boats and pontoon boats, tons of kayaks. It seems to be a new thing that everybody's getting into. So if you want more information on the adaptive launch, you can go onto the Lske Loramie Improvement Association's Facebook site, and you'll see some stuff on that. Sorry, trying to turn and videotape, or not videotape, make a video. Videotapes are like back when I was young. But the Facebook site will tell you all about it. So I'm just going to keep going around and showing you different things. It's a great park, and the lake is just a blast. I just noticed, so way back there's some kayakers that are going. They're actually dredging the lake right now, so they're trying to make some areas a little deeper. The lake can run anywhere from 2 to 6 feet depending on where you are, so it's not tremendously deep. So there's a little bit more of the Lske Loramie State Park and Lske Loramie Lake. So I love coming out here and seeing nature. So there's a neat little turtle. Probably one of my favorite birds is the blue heron, and I like the white egrets also. Whoop, there he goes. So you see lots of those. Starting to feel like I'm from some kind of wildlife show, from all the different birds that I've learned about, and fish, etc. So over here, some of the camper cabins. Those are really nice. We've stayed in those up at Grand Lake St. Mary's, and you just gotta sort of know what you want to do. You gotta really book them early, because they fill up quick. Much like lots of the spaces on state parks, they're booking up very quick. So being able to find a weekend site is really getting difficult. So out there is that's the dredge. So it's sucking up all the muck from the bottom and depositing it in on land to fill in some areas. So they are doing a lot of work up here with the lake. So here's a little bit more of the park. It's great seeing kids out fishing, and the park looks very full. You know, I think I'm trying to slow down a little bit as I get older, as far as just relaxing and enjoying places instead of trying to run from one place to the other. And I think camping is a great way to do that. I just actually, as I was going, you could smell campfires, and you just see people out and they're just relaxing and enjoying a good time. So I know that the RV industry is doing very well. State parks are doing very well with reservations, even private campgrounds. So I think it's a great getaway, and quite honestly, on a per night basis, it really doesn't cost that much. So I'm heading down just sort of a back channel by the campground. It sort of circles the campground. So there's some more people kayaking, and one guy's fishing, and I think one lady's just enjoying herself. So, you know, camping isn't all about RVs. Obviously, some people can afford RVs, but as you can see, there are lots of tents. You can go grab a tent at Walmart or wherever, and you can get them pretty cheap, maybe $100 for a family tent. So that's just another way that you can go. You're fine. Hope your fishing's going well.
We're trying to learn how to fish in the boat.
We forgot our anchor.
Oh, that's a minor thing. Well, I just noticed this. Apparently, the park also must rent canoes. I think I knew they did kayaks. One thing when I'm out on the water, there's an app that I use called Paddle Logger, and it can be used with iPhone and Android. And the thing that I like about it is it actually tells me how far I kayaked, and it does a little map like how you do a run or whatever, and it's just sort of neat. So just thought I'd throw that idea in there. I'm just seeing more and more people kayaking and canoeing. So there's some people back there with their little kids, and the girl was getting upset because she wanted to paddle. So it's great to get your kids out and enjoy it and teach them something new instead of being on those tablets all the time. Here's one of the restaurants that's called Maury's Landing. It's a nice restaurant. They got all kinds of different types of food and sandwiches. Over there is the bait shop, and you can get ice cream also. So right now we're up towards what they call the spillway, and that's where it drains the lake. It's into the creeks and etc. And that's fairly new. And this is just a little bit more of the campground area. Lots of people at the campground, and you know, lots of kids with their bikes and riding bikes and all that kind of stuff. So that's always fun to get your kids or grandkids out on their bikes. So you gotta, I'm just going through a little channel, and you have to go under a few bridges. Okay, so I made it out of the little area of the campground. So where I'm pointing at, that's where I was coming up. So that's Blackberry Island. And that's the other portion of the lake. And it just keeps going and going. There's just lots of houses and things on the lake. So I'll just keep trying to show you a little bit as we go. Just a gorgeous day to be out on the water. So just a little bit more of the lake. Over there is a place called Earl's Island, and you can launch your boats there. There's lots of different areas to launch your boats. Some people hanging out on their pontoon. Way farther down there, there is a another little park that you can keep your camper there year round. I don't even have to turn the camera because the boat keeps turning around. So there we are. This has been quite the ride. I'm getting a little worn out because I think I'm going against the current. I'll have to show you guys the whole map of how much I did as I've been out here doing video and kayak. A little better look at that camping area where people keep their RVs, and you can see someone on their speedboat just rocking along, enjoying the speed zone. So this is an area known as Filburn's Island, and actually a family, I don't know when, it's actually in the Lske Loramie book that they keep at the campground, but the Filburns bought this place and they put like a little home on it to stay, I think, like during the summers, and then they would have people that would come out and stay with them, you know, get healthy, because you can breathe in the good air. And then they started renting out some land, and people would put little shacks, or they would put little shacks, and so it wound up just being a little island. They had a restaurant on here at one time, and I think sort of an amusement park, sort of. So now it's just full of just different houses. Obviously the house over there is getting worked on. That's been getting worked on for quite a while, actually. So this is just another little channel to go down. So there's your Filburn's Island history lesson. So that's the end of the trip, and I hope that you enjoyed it and you learned some things, and maybe you'll go get a tent and go camping, or an RV, or maybe a kayak or a canoe, and just get out into the outdoors. It's a great place to be. I hope you enjoyed the video of the campground and the lake, and that you learned some things. And please subscribe and share and like and all those other fun things to do on a YouTube video. And hopefully we'll have some more soon. I know we've got some adventures that we've gone on. We just haven't done all the editing, and you know how life gets. Take care, and thanks for watching.